Hello and welcome back to Stomp City. Today I'm bringing you Monday Night Raw, and it's the first Monday Night Raw following the Royal Rumble. I've got a bit of weird news, to say the least, and that's happened in the game world. Where is it? There we go. The man himself, Vince Russo, has taken over CZW, so that should be interesting. Also to note, Alberto Del Rio is causing a fuss, and I'm pretty sure I've gave him 2 bonuses. He's still angry. So I don't think he's going to be around much longer. He's just causing upset in the backstage, and I don't know. It's not something I'm keen on. I'm thinking maybe of releasing Rob Van Dam as well after his drug test, because it would affect backstage, which isn't good. The same thing. The backstage rules are having a negative effect, so we're just going to have a look at them right now. So yeah, no drugs, no alcohol, no smoking. Everyone's got to stay in the arena, and we can get a masseuse and a chiropractor. That should please everyone. Yeah, we'll sort out transport as well, and actually no, we'll pay for the transport, and yeah, that'll do. Hopefully that's gone away. It's still having a negative effect. We'll pay for accommodation as well. Does that help? No. Maybe they just want to all drink and smoke. We'll just see how that goes. Apparently the Royal Rumble didn't go that well. I assume it would have gone better if I paid for a better set, which I didn't do. I forgot to set that up. But I've sorted that out for Fastlane. We're going to spend $250,000 on Fastlane, 50,000 on Roadblock, and 2 million, which is the most we can for Wrestlemania. So since that will be our last show of this save. As far as the schedule, everything's set up so the right amount of weeks are between the events as if it happened in real life. Even though it says week 3 April, we did have the Royal Rumble in week 1 of February, and everything, like, so there's like 4 weeks between Royal Rumble and Fastlane, just in real life, and then 3 weeks between Fastlane and Roadblock, 3 weeks between WrestleMania. But yeah, that's everything for the admin. We're just going to jump straight to booking Monday Night Raw. I've seen a new thing that other YouTubers are doing where they can write their own commentary on here, which I didn't know you could do, so I'm just going to try this out for the first time. So the show opens with Ambrose and Reigns approaching the ring together. Dean has his title on his shoulder. They address the fans and assure them that they are still on the same page. So that's basically the gist of the promo. I don't want to go into too much detail because we'll be here all day, but that's basically what they're saying. They're saying we're still brothers. Lad Dean and Roman. We'll make that 10 minutes. So video, based on overness. The video package shows tonight's matchup between AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. Let's see what we want: Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. Into a backstage segment. I know it's all been segments so far, but we're going to go to a match in a minute. Basically, Alberto Del Rio is going to be jobbing out for a few weeks, and they'll probably fire him. But yeah, he wants his rematch tonight, which is sort of in his contract, and it makes sense. The Authority accept. Alberto, Stephanie, and Triple H. Then after that, the Authority are going to book the #1 contendership match for the United States Championship, where the winner of that Kalisto Del Rio match will face one of the 4 debutants from the Royal Rumble from NXT, which were Samoa Joe, Baron Corbin, obviously with NXT being Triple H's baby, he wants to give these guys a chance. Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn. Obviously, Sami isn't really a debut, but you know what I mean. Books #1 contenders match. So he wants to give the NXT guys a chance on the main roster. Then we're going to go to a match between 2 of the women on the card. One of them debuted last night, being Bayley, and she's going to take on Naomi. We'll give them, let me just see, 7 minutes, just based on what the game wants us to give. Bayley's going to get the pin. It's going to be a nice clean win for her. It's going to be an open match, just to show that she can hang on the main roster. And it's going to be a decisive win, an open match. In fact, we're going to move this up to before the Del Rio Triple H segment. Next, we're going to give the New Day a promo backstage. New Day present the brand new Bootio cereal. And then I'll let them improvise. I'll take them off the script. I trust them. Hopefully they're decent in the game. And we'll select that. So we go Big E, Kofi, and Xavier Woods. And we'll give them 8 minutes just to ramble on. Then we go into the United States Championship match between Kalisto and Del Rio. Again, like last night, Del Rio probably won't be happy about taking the win here, so he's going to get himself disqualified. Hopefully he's less fussy about that. I don't think he will be. And that's what he's going to do. Obviously attacked Kalisto after the match last night, and he's getting frustrated. And that continues on through this match. He just can't pin him. Kalisto keeps kicking out. And in the end, he just gets a chair and smashes him over the, well, back with it. I was going to say head, but you can't do that in this day and age. Save that. You cannot exclusively use loser notes. Alright, that makes sense. Kalisto gets the win and retains his title. Alberto Del Rio is furious. I'm sure you are, Del Rio. Keep strong. Furious. Why are you so mad, bro? Right, well, you're just going to have to do it, mate. Next up, we're going into AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. Hopefully this will be a match that really boosts the ratings of the show. So AJ Styles. Let me just check Chris Jericho is actually a heel on the game. No, he's not. I know he wouldn't be. That's fine. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't affect the rating too much. I'm going to give them 18 minutes in a slow build match, and the victor will be AJ Styles after a flash pinfall. Again, we're going to make it open. I like doing that just to keep both men looking strong. And I think that's it. That's basically that match done. Kevin Owens declares himself the best in the world. Hashtag CM Punk. There is no man on any continent that can defeat me. I am the one and only Intercontinental Champion, and I was screwed out of the Royal Rumble. And if 3 men hadn't ganged up on me, I'd be the world champion too. If there is a man brave enough to take me on for this belt, feel free. But I know nobody will have the guts. And that being said, it looks like I have the night off. And then music hits. And whose music is it, do you ask? And that's right, Shinsuke Nakamura has interrupted Kevin Owens and he's going to take him on for the Intercontinental Championship. And this would be a holy shit moment if there was one. Shinsuke Nakamura. Promo on Shinsuke, I'll do, for a name. We'll make that 8 minutes. We'll let him go off the script. Actually, that's the point. I need to go back onto the New Day one and take them off the script too. There we go. Let them do what they want. And then we go into, this should be a great match if the game does it correctly. Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship. And Shinsuke is going to win this one, but unfortunately for him, it's going to be by count out. After repeated knees to the head, Kevin Owens doesn't want to be at any part of him. Then by count out, it's going to be an all-out match. And again, we're going to go open. And yeah, Nakamura wins by count out. And next up, we have the #1 contendership for the United States Championship. So this is quite a action-packed Raw in terms of importance of matches. Everything sort of means something. We've got United States Championship, we've got Intercontinental, and we've got a United States #1 contendership match. So we're going to go with Samoa Joe, Baron Corbin, Apollo Crews, and Sami Zayn. All NXT guys, all getting the chance by Triple H to show what they can do on the main roster. And the man that's going to win by submission is Samoa Joe. It's going to be a decisive win, and Apollo Crews is going to take the fall. We're going to give an open match again, same reasons as before. Next, we have the main event, which will be the Brothers of the Shield, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose teaming up to take on Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. I'm just going to double check as well that Bray and Luke are a team in the database. We're going to give this 20 minutes. Hopefully they can all hang for that long. And Roman Reigns is going to get the pin. And we'll make Harper take the loss. I'm going to add open match. We'll give it a slow build. It'll be pinfall, so hopefully you should win with the spear or the Superman punch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we've got an angle to close the show. We've run over the time, so we're going to have to cut some of the minutes. So, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose are celebrating together. Triple H's music hits. Of course, Roman took him out, and he's coming back to sort him out. So Triple H enters the ring and face to face with Roman. Dean crawls back into the ring is in clear pain from the match before. So obviously the Wyatts have given a good beating to Dean, and eventually Roman's won it. But Dean has took a real bad punishment in the match. He climbs to his feet using the ropes. Roman and Triple H are still face to face. And out of nowhere, Roman spears Dean Ambrose, and Triple H raises his hand, looks at his new Authority member with pride. And that is the angle that's going to close the show. And the internet is going to explode with this one. People aren't going to be happy. People are going to be pissed off with Roman Reigns. We're going to use the heat that Roman Reigns is getting on him legitimately. And he's going to join the Authority to become the ultimate heel of WWE. And we'll give them 8 minutes. And then you can just imagine the boos are going to pour in. And it's going to be one hell of a moment. We'll just shorten this to 2 minutes since it's only a match hype video. Backstage segment with Del Rio can go for 4 minutes. The booking of the number one contender match, that's ridiculously long. We'll give that 4 minutes again. We need to cut 16 minutes. So we're going to bring this AJ Styles Jericho match to 15 minutes. I'm going to take away the slow build. Nakamura Owens, that can go less since it's a count out victory and he can just give up after 10 minutes and walk away with his belt and still retain. And that sort of goes with the all out brawl as well. We've got 8 minutes to cut. We'll take 2 off this one. And we'll take 5 off this one. And we'll take a minute off that first promo. And we're smack bang on 125 minutes, and that is Monday Night Raw. I just want to check Roman Reigns' finisher, just to make sure he's got the right one. So I remember on the last game I did in WWE, I had something called, I can't even remember what it's called. It wasn't what he uses though. Spear, that's fine. Also I want to set him to be turning. His last turn was very recent. No, it wasn't. Was it? It's been over a year since the Shield broke up. And then he was face since then. We're going to have to do it. I haven't got a choice. That's fine. The game shouldn't be too bothered by it. And yeah, can that... Yeah, hopefully that works. So yeah, looks like it's going to be good. So we open with the Dean Ambrose Roman Reigns promo with a C+. The hints that Roman Reigns' heel turn didn't go down well with the crowd, who remember his recent turn. That's not realistic at all. But we'll just stick with that. Let's just keep going. B- for that one. And that's only the hype video. Hopefully the match gets more than that. But yeah, that's the package showing AJ Styles and Chris Jericho's match. C- for the women's match. That's pleasing. Bayley wins the Bayley to Bayley. B- for the Alberto Del Rio Authority promo. Authority giving him his rematch. Triple H looked good. It's been used a lot on the show tonight, so hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us. And Triple H again came out looking excellent with a D- booking the match of the Fatal 4-Way. Obviously that's something to do with, I'd say, Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews probably affected that the most, with them not really being known, but hopefully we can getting them over more with the crowd as they appear more on the show. C- for the BTOs. Xavier Woods did a great job of improvising, but Biggie and Kofi didn't, so that's something to note for the future. But C minus is still reasonable. C minus for the Alberto Del Rio match. Alberto was off his game, but I assume that's because he was complaining about the loss. But he won't be around much longer, so that's not much of a problem. And C plus for the AJ Styles Chris Jericho match. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would be more than that, but I also assume that's because that they are both faces, so we need to be turning Chris Jericho very soon to continue that feud. Nakamura comes out to confront Kevin Owens and gets his Intercontinental title match, which has got a B minus. So yeah, that's pleasing again. I like the B minus sort of area. Yeah, let's go. Then we go into the number one contendership match just to sort of cushion the main event, which is a C. And Samoa Joe won with the Kakina clutch, tapping out Apollo Crews. Samoa Joe is improving technically. And we end with a C plus matchup in the main event between the Wyatts and Bray Wyatt and Harper taking on the Shield brothers. There wasn't enough time to do a slow build. I'm sure I took that off. That's fine anyway. They've got great chemistry teaming together. Dean Ambrose and Reigns, hopefully they've got good chemistry facing each other as well in the future. And B minus for that final promo, that's all right considering the heel turn didn't really go down well. But yeah, let's look at it as if it was real life. That would go down well, I think. So as long as you enjoyed it at home, that's fine by me. So B minus for that, and hopefully we've got around the C plus area. That's exactly what I wanted. Yep, C plus. We've increased our popularity in 11 regions and lost in popularity in 27 regions. But yeah, it's getting better. It's better than the Rumble, and that's a Raw show. So yeah, I'm just got to really try and refine these C minuses. And maybe we should have done with a better main event. Maybe Luke Harper sort of held that down. I don't want to blame it on him though. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, there we go. And after about 10 minutes of loading time, not quite 10 minutes, but it felt like it, we found out that we've got a new NXT champion in Dash Wilder, of all people. The tag team of Dash and Dawson are obviously broken up now. Rob Van Dam signs with Evolve. I'm gonna release Rob Van Dam. I haven't really got any plans for him. I did put him in for the Rumble, but yeah, he's not really going to do anything significant. So bye, Rob. It was nice knowing you. Also, I'm just going to drop a few people down to developmental. We're going to send Byron Saxton down just to sort of get him out of the way of this list. He's not happy about it, so we'll send him down to train just so he doesn't kick up a fuss. We're also just going to send down a few others. Let's just look at the active wrestlers that we've got. I just want to sort of clean up this list since we are only running Raw. We don't want too many people because people will start getting upset they're not on shows, and we don't really need that. So Summer Rae can go. Alicia Fox can go. I can't see her putting on great matches, and I don't want to bring down the ratings. That's why we sort of brought up Asuka, and hopefully Bayley can put on good matches. She put on a C minus last time. That was against Naomi, so it'll be interesting to see what she does against the likes of Charlotte and Sasha. Also, one of the things I need to do is make more face teams, and I don't know. I can't really see any on the teams list. There's none that it suggests. So if you have any suggestions for teams in the comments below, let me know. Maybe Zack Ryder could be in a team. Curtis Axel, no. I think Cesaro's injured, and he will be till after WrestleMania. So we're gonna send him down to train people. So Zack Ryder, Ryder. No. R-Truth could be in a team. He's usually there in that scene. We could do Golden Truth, I guess. We could set that up. El Torito. I'd be interested to see him in his old gimmick, because he's got a B aerial, B plus flashiness. You know, he's not a bad worker at all in the scheme of things. We could put him in the pre-show, see how he does. We're going to use his old alter ego. What? Lil Chicken? Never heard of it. Not Lil Chicken. We're going to go with Mascarita Dorada. I did this on my old WWE save, but I never actually did anything with it because the series sort of ended abruptly. But we're going to give him a chance this time. Dolph Ziggler could be in a team. We've got Diego and Fernando, and that's pretty much the only team we've got in terms of faces. So we're going to do the Golden Truth, and we're going to do Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler, because they're actual friends in real life, so that would make sense, wouldn't it? We've got the Ascension, their heels, their face, but Kalisto's United States champion, so I can't see that lasting long. So we're going to go with the name of the Show Bros, the Show Off, and the Broski. So we're going to call them, or it could be the Showskis or the Show Bros. I'll leave that up to you in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And there'll probably only be one comment, so if you're that commenter, you'll get the decision. So just write underneath what you think. Show Bros or Show Skis or the Bro Shows. I don't know. Something to do with shows, something to do with bros or broskis. Golden Truth. So that's sorted out that problem. So we've got more face teams now. We need to turn these two as well, because I remember last on the Royal Rumble it sort of failed, and it successfully turned the Dudleys and not them. So, lack of big names. This popped up again. That's worrying. I suppose that is sort of the problem WWE have got in real life leading up to WrestleMania, so it's sort of realistic. Hopefully we don't drop to Cult, because Vince will not be happy about it. But yeah, we're getting C pluses, and that's sort of where I want to be. Look at that. We need C pluses to retain our national status. So yeah, we're happy with that. That's fine. We just need to build up some more stars for WrestleMania, which is the challenge they had in real life, I guess. So I'm happy with that. We're just going to give Reigns a bonus. Try 100. If irritated, we'll go 1,000. He's in the main event. We don't want him to be annoyed. We'll just give him the most. We've got money to burn. Never goes pleased. Big Show has some minor issues. Really, Big Show? He's also classed as a main eventer, so if I drop him, we're going to have even more problems with big names. Eden Styles, she's got strong entertainment. I didn't expect that. Who else can we get rid of? Zeb Coulter, is he going to do anything? No, you can train NXT as well. I think Mark Henry's can probably go down as well. We'll maybe just job him out a bit and then we'll send him down. But look at that, brawling 55. No, he's not going to get a match. I don't trust that he will. You cannot send Mark Henry into development. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to push him. That's not happening. Cameron. Average. I don't want people that are average. Just send her overall. She's happy with it anyway, because she knows she's not good enough. Oh yeah, and I know what I want to do next as well. I want to call up the best heel in the company, Alexa Bliss. She got that attitude that you want on your roster. And I'm thinking Blake and Murphy? Nah, we'll leave them. I was just thinking because Alexa's there, but no. But Alexa Bliss is cool as fuck, so we'll call her up. And David Otunga, he can get sent down as well. Train people. No, you haven't got the value. No, it's fine. I'll just send you down anyway. See you later. You're not getting out of it, Dave. Fandango. Should we make him Johnny Curtis? No, we'll just keep him as Fandango. Job him out. Even though, again, he's probably not going to get a match. Should we just send him away? Yeah, we'll send Fandango as well. God, this episode. Sorry if this episode's getting ridiculously long just from me staring at this screen releasing or sending people to developmental. Santino Marella, the new booker of TTW. Shout out to 370 Gaming. To train people. I think that'll do because we don't want to just send everyone down. Also, I'll leave you with a bit of a teaser. Wait, let me just see what Jojo can go as well. I just want to clean up the screen. I don't want to just clutter, you know what I mean? Gangrel can. So, should we do something with Gangrel? No, he's not that good. The idea of Gangrel's good, but in terms of our ratings and making sure we don't fall to cult, Gangrel's probably not the best idea. And what about Raven? We signed him for the Rumble. What's he look like? 60. He could accept some sort of open challenge one week and then release him. Or we could have a new flock and then he can headline WrestleMania with the flock. Derek Moore, who's that? Referee and strong. Alright, I'm not going to bore you anymore. I'll let you go. But yeah, I'll leave a little bit of a teaser for next week. Next week, a new Paul Heyman guy is going to be revealed. And yeah, I won't say any more. Subscribe for more TEW 2013 and general wrestling content. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed the show and peace.